Good morning, students. Today we are having the first class of the information management system. In this subject, you are going to come across the three terms: information, management, and system. Okay. And the content we will be covering is introduction to MIS, role and importance, impact. Okay. So MIS categories, managers, and activities in information system, hardware support for MIS, decision making process, structure of MIS, kinds of information system, and types of information system, where we will be discussing about TPS, MIS, DSS, ESS, and KMS. TPS is transaction processing system, MIS management information system, DSS, decision support system, ESS, executive support system, and KMS, knowledge management system. Coming down to the first topic, management information system. It is the study of people, technology, organization, and the relationships among them. MIS professionals help firms realize maximum benefit from investment in personal equipment and business process. Here you can see management information system, people, data, software, hardware. All these four components collectively give you the system of how we can handle the information from the data collected and disseminate it in the form of processed information. So, MIS is a planned system of collecting, storing, disseminating data in the form of information needed to carry out the functions of management. Moving on to the next slide, to the managers, MIS is an implementation of the organization systems and procedures. To a programmer, it is nothing but file structures and file processing. The three components of MIS provide a more complete and focused definition where system suggests integration and holistic view. Information stands for processed data and management is the decision makers. Okay. Management information system is a planned system collecting, disseminating informed data. Coming down to the objectives of MIS, MIS basic objectives are capturing the data and processing the data. Capturing contextual data or operational information that will contribute in decision making from various internal and external sources of organization. Processing data, the captured data is then processed into information needed for planning, organizing, coordinating, directing, and controlling functionalities at strategic, tactical, and operational level. Processing data means making calculations with the data, sorting the data, classifying the data, and next, summarizing the data. The basic of objectives is capturing and processing the data. Moving on to the next slide, interpreting data. The last step of getting the information is interpreting data. Information storage. Information or processed data need to be stored for future use. Information retrieval, the system should be able to retrieve this information from the storage as and when required by various users. Information propagation. Information or the finished product of the MIS should be circulated to its users periodically using the organizational network. Characteristics of MIS. It should be on a long-term planning, provide a holistic view of dynamics, work as a complete and comprehensive system, planned in a top-down way as the decision makers or the management should actively take part. It should be based on need of strategic, operational, and tactical information, should also take care of exceptional situations. Nature and scope of MIS. MIS comprises of all the systems in an organization. Either it is computer science, operational research, behavioral science, management, or accounting. So these are the basic 5 elements of scope of MIS. Coming down to the definition of information. Now I'm clarifying the 3 terms: management, information, and system. And in that, we will be discussing the information first. Information should be timely and available when it is needed. The characteristics of a good information: it should be accurate, complete, cost effective, user focused, relevant, authoritative, timely. ठीक है, तो these are the basic characteristics of the good information system which we have processed out of the processor. Okay, next is components of MIS. A management information system is made up of 5 major components which we discussed in the second slide. That is people, business procedures, data, hardware, and software. And integrating these 5 components gives you the genuine and integrated information to the system. In this management information system, we give value to the processed data. Value addition was conceptualized by Michael Porter, and we will be studying it in the Porter's value chain, which comprises of the informational system. Okay, the Porter's value chain has 2 activities, namely primary activities. These are activities that are related to the creativity, products, services, marketing and sales, and support. Primary activities consist of inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing, and sales. Secondly, we come across the support activities. These are the activities that support the primary activities. Support activities consist of procurement, human resource management, technological development, and infrastructure. Here you can see the diagrammatic representation of the Porter's value chain. Primary activities comprising of inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing, sales, and service, and support activities, firm infrastructure, human resource management, technology development, and procurement. This Porter's value chain has certain goals also. Overall goal of the value chain is to help a business gain competitive advantage. Competitive advantage is a business position in a market that makes it to be more profitable than its direct competitors. Influence of IT on organizational goals. Next topic is how these information technology and information system influence the organizational goal. Organizational goal refers to objectives and missions of the organization, especially in the long term, regardless of the type of business that an organization engages. Business information technology alignment is concerned with using information technology to effectively achieve business goals. 2 of the most common ways that an organization can provide value is by offering a quality product at a lower price than the competitor, or at a high price but with more added features that add value to the customers. Example, internet banking, ATM facility, withdrawal, yes, we were discussing about the value chain and the influence of an organizational goals. So In that example, we have here we have internet banking, ATM facility, withdrawal and deposit of money. Business entities exist to make profits. The main goal of the organization is to gain profits. Not for profit organizations exist to deliver quality services or product cost effectively. Regardless of the type of organization, MIS has a major role to play in achieving the objectives. Here you can see the types of information system which we will be discussing in the detail. That is executive support system used by executives for strategic decision making. Then comes the decision support system. Decision support system is used by senior managers for decision making. Management information system used by managers for operational efficiency, and transaction processing system, TPS system, is used by workers for basic reporting. Okay, so here we complete our first class. Thank you for, and we will be continuing with the unit 2 in the next video. Thank you, students.